The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission will investigate fuel prices in Darwin as costs are dramatically higher in the top end than any other capital city. It continues to be a major political issue, with both sides of Parliament welcoming the investigation. Sky News Darwin reporter Dan Borsha has more.
The chair of the ACCC says the prices of fuel he's seen in Darwin are some of the highest in any capital city in Australia and need to be investigated. The Territory Government has welcomed the call.
We're pretty excited that the ACCC has chosen Darwin to be the first regional area off the blocks to come and have a look at the fuel supply chain here and investigate at each step what's happening to the price, and if there's any sort of issues around price gouging or any sort of issues that could result in us being able to put pressure on the fuel companies to behave in a more competitive manner.
But the government's been criticised for the increasing price of fuel. They held a summit late last year which was described as much of a talk fest, and there were calls to introduce a price disclosure bill. However, today the government says it hasn't been drafted and is still before committee stage. Meanwhile, the opposition has said that the investigation is welcomed but needs to be far more wide-ranging.
I welcome their approach to inquiring into fuel prices in the capital city Darwin, some of the highest in the country, but I also call on their support to look at fuel prices across regional and remote areas.
This issue came to a head in the Territory late last year when the price of unleaded reached about $1.70 a litre, 20 cents more than any other state or territory capital. Today it's sitting at about $1.33 a litre, $1.40 in Alice Springs, $1.60 in Tennant Creek, and the opposition says up to $2 in remote parts of the Northern Territory. Dan Borsha, Sky News, Darwin.